Yeah, good morning, my colleagues. My name is Christian Sunday Ugwuanyi, a postdoctoral fellow in the School of Education Studies, University of the Free State, Bloemfontein, as well as a senior lecturer in the Department of Science Education, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. My co-presenter is Professor Chinedu Keke, my host and the head School of Education Studies, Faculty of Education, University of the Free State, Bloemfontein, South Africa. The title of our proposal is Improving Pupils' Achievement in Basic Science Using Multimedia Instructional Technology. The 21st century's classrooms have come with a lot of changes in the ways teachers teach at various levels of education. The evolution of the ICT in the education sector calls for a paradigm shift on how teachers carry out their classroom instructional delivery. It has been noted through literature that most teachers at basic education level in the Nigeria context do not integrate these various aspects of ICT in teaching and learning. And that equally has pointed to the fact that most basic education pupils lack appropriate knowledge of scientific literacy. This will equally snowball to their poor performance at higher education level when they go in for science related courses. Therefore, the researchers sought in this proposal to determine the impact of multimedia instructional technology on pupils' achievement in basic science using a randomized control trial experiment. A randomized control trial experiment involves the randomization of subjects or rather the participants into the experimental and control groups. The experimental group participants in this proposal were exposed to a 6 week training or teaching using multimedia instructional technology, whereas the control group participants were exposed to the same 6 weeks teaching using the traditional method. Data were collected using basic science achievement test, which was properly validated and then trial tested with an internal consistency reliability index of 0.71 using Kuda-Richardson formula 20. Kuda-Richardson formula 20 was used considering the fact that the items of the basic science achievement test are not of the same difficulty level. The data collected were analyzed using mixed design repeated measures analysis of variance due to the fact that the participants were assessed at 3 different times: the pre-test, post-test, and follow-up. The results showed that at the baseline, that is the pre-test, both the experimental and control group participants did not differ significantly in their achievement in basic science. Whereas at the post-test, the experimental group participant performed significantly higher than those of the control group. At the 2 months follow-up assessment, it was equally found that the experimental group outperformed significantly the control group, showing that they retained the effects of the treatment. This shows that multimedia instructional technology has the ability or capability of improving pupils' achievement in basic science. And it was therefore recommended that the appropriate education stakeholders at basic education should make frantic effort to make provisions for proper integration of ICT in the teaching and learning at basic education level. This will go a long way in improving the students' achievement. Not only that, but engendering the interest and motivation in pupils in choosing science-related courses at higher education level. This equally will enable the Nigeria to develop scientifically at various levels of education. Thanks and God bless.